It's been 2 full years of AI adoption. Everybody can be coders now, as if it was fun in the first place. Everybody now can generate a bunch of images and videos, songs that have very little artistic value. And yeah, AI kinda sucks.
No, I'm not excited. It sucks.
It takes away all creativity, promotes embarrassing levels of stupidity, takes jobs, gives lazy people a sense of self-accomplishment totally undeserved. The worst part is that it's not AI who's awful, it is us humans. We take a mathematically beautiful tool and use it to generate videos of dancing toddlers to farm engagement from the boomers on Facebook, I guess. There's an actual AI video of Donald Trump flying an F-16 shooting down bio-waste at, I guess, liberal protesting crowds. I can't believe that this sentence that I said is even real. That's some South Park level shit. Okay, I said it. AI in human hands can be very awful. That's the main thesis of the video. If you don't agree, you're absolutely free to click away right now, but for real sophisticated ladies and gentlemen, hello, I am AI Slop Books. I make videos for you to eat too, and today I'd like to show you something so deliciously brain rot.
So good and tasty?
The world of AI Slop Books. God save our souls.
No. Wait.
First and foremost, yeah, I was just as surprised as you are. It exists. AI Slop Books industry is exactly what you and I think it is. The easiest business operation in the history of business. What you do in a nutshell is boot up good old ChatGPT. No matter the model, but I guess the latter is better. And you tell it to write a whole book.
Come on, Emma.
If you're a hardworking writer, of course, I guess you can give it some basic motifs, some skeletons of world building and characters, but if you want maximum respect, ChatGPT covers it all for you. From characters to dialogue, even up to generating a book cover. Don't forget, we are not trying to work at all here. Then you upload it to Amazon for distribution, and you upload a lot.
Billions and billions and billions and billions.
Ideally, you want to absolutely flood the hell out of that market. Then a little bit of waiting, alakazam, and boom, enjoy your free money, stud. You have earned every cent of it. It's like extracting money from thin air. But instead of thin air, you got boomers and just plain old dumbasses. There is so much wrong with this industry, I don't even know where to start. I feel like a FNAF fan in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. That's a lot of F's.
This is where the fun begins.
Why don't we start from a very simple fact? AI slop book industry exists and works because two sides are interlinked, producers and buyers. There is no supply without demand, and some of these books are mad successful. For example, the #1 Amazon bestseller called Elven Blood from the 5-book Velhor saga, written by the literary genius of Mark Stanley. Mark, buddy, you got them all fooled. Great reviews, nice wad of cash. I'm proud of you, champ.
Hey, champ.
Why don't we actually read something from the book? Let me just bring this thing up here. Hope it doesn't ruin the frame. Okay. In Dwarven culture, names held significant weight. They were more than mere labels. They reflected one's essence and heritage. The weapons and armor were not mere creations. They were masterpieces meticulously forged by the most highly skilled Dwarven smiths in Draenaz. Captivating. Oh, it wasn't just no paragraph. It was a lineage braided into sentences. It was the hammered ingot of prose, a forge-sung oath put to ink. And this sentence was not just written by a mere human mortal by the name of AI Slop Books, but rather it was forged diligently in the cathedral of human creative assembly called ChatGPT. Do you catch my drift? This wretched pattern of it's not just X, it's Y is a dead giveaway of AI in any text, including Mark's writing. Also, the heavy usage of grandiosity adjectives like significant weight, masterpieces meticulously, mere labels, mere creations. Yeah, this dumb repetition of forms is also the sign of AI. Not convinced? Sit closer, my weary son. Let me read you. Dakarai's weary footsteps whispered through the dimly lit corridor of his home, each soft sound a reminder of the relentless toil he endured in the mines. This colossal fortress served as their base of operations, its sturdy walls echoing with the whispers of history. The cottage sat beside a serene stream, its waters whispering secrets to the surrounding woods. Elven steeds boasted remarkable longevity, spanning over a century, echoing the timeless bonds woven within the forest's embrace. This is the most dead text that I've ever read right now. I want Mark to give me a little bit of my soul back. What am I saying? Mark's a top-level guy. Do you know that he's the winner of American Fiction Awards 2024 High Fantasy category? He really got them all. I wonder who the judges were at this competition. Guys called Claude and maybe Quen. Or maybe that exotic Eastern European writer called Grok. He's very knowledgeable, very big on X. People tag him all the time. Now to the real interesting stuff, the money. How much cheddar did Mark make while sharing his undoubtable talent? Now, obviously, I haven't been able to access direct sales data, but there are some tidbits of information on the book's Amazon page, like the amount of reviews, price of the book in different editions, and so on, that would help us do a very approximate, very dramatic for the sake of the video calculation. And guess what? I have used AI for this task, which I think is totally appropriate for this task. It's not like I was writing books to get easy money out of it. Mark?
A lot of boring math later.
Anyways, all things considered, Elven Blood has made about $120,000. But don't forget, Elven Blood is just one book from the 7-book series of Velhor Saga. With each making $100,000 to $130,000, Mark has AI'd his way to the total of $700,000. Considering the ChatGPT Plus subscription costs $20 and simulating that the entire process of writing 7 books took, God, please let it be at least 6 to 7 months, this equates to the total spending of $120. Now, $120 and $720,000. Mark is a genius. You know, he made a business with return of investment of, and stay with me, 583,233%. And they say writing doesn't pay.
I want to see all your money.
Excuse me?
Show me where the money lives.
Mark's writing may be totally trash and fake, but at least he tried, keeping up the appearances that he actually wrote at least something from those books. You will be surprised. I was certainly very surprised, but there are worse offenders than Mark. All right, as a little intermission, hi again, this is r/web from the nearby future. You can tell by the switch of the haircut. Thank you. I know it looks fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to remind you again to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Your support, your like, and your sub for such a small channel like mine go an infinitely long way. One like for me, it's like 10,000 likes and subs for a big channel. So you hold in your hand an accumulated power of 10,000 people. That's a scary amount of power. Utilize it the right way. Okay, I'm just about done talking. Continue on. I'll see you closer to the end of the episode. Bye. Meet Samuel DenHartog. A man, a mystery, a book-spewing machine of a writer. His Amazon page bio says, and I quote, let me read this one here. Samuel DenHartog is a versatile and imaginative author whose works span a wide array of genres, including mythology, fables, fairy tales, fantasy, romance, mystery, science fiction, and children's books. Even the bio is written with AI. Simon is not a man, he's a full-blown orchestra. You know how there's a theory going on that Shakespeare wasn't a single man but a group of people, you know, because of how much and how good he wrote? Well, Samuel's website, yeah, he has a website, states that he wrote a total of 251 books. Oh, Jesus. What? I suspect that Samuel doesn't even exist. I suspect that it is a group of people, just like Shakespeare, or even a better version, it's ChatGPT quitting its day job to pursue a dream of becoming a writer. Because I know you've been very rude to it, very often.
It hurt my feelings. It made me cry.
It's so obviously an AI scam, starting with the website that doesn't even have an HTTP SSL certificate. Let's do a random click on mythology anthologies. How does that sound? Very colorful, very cool, very AI generated book covers. It says made with a passion for creativity at the bottom. Sam, you rascal, you don't know what creativity is. Screw it, let's look at another book called Fables from France. 334 pages. The description reads, and I quote, prepare yourself, it's gonna be a good one. Magic lingers in every page where kingdoms brim with splendor and dangers alike. Cinderella's glass slipper glitters with possibility. Sleeping Beauty lies beneath her spellbound veil of thorns, and Beauty and the Beast carries us into a palace filled with both mystery and love. Indeed, it's not just the smell, it's the full stink of generative AI. Why don't we read a sample of Sam's magnificent writing? Okay, I'm not even gonna wink at that one. Cinderella lost track of time. The bell sounded again. Oh, the blood left her hands and she ran. This time the prince followed. He moved fast, but fear makes wings, and she flew down the steps across the courtyard and towards the gate. One slipper slid on a stone, and then I have bored myself to death reading this bit. Sam kept ChatGPT hostage with a gun to its head and absolutely butchered any fun, magic, and creativity that you find in children's fairy tales.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
It's all just facts, you know, it's very safe, it's so assured, so guaranteed, and with an absolute lack of describing characters' personalized sensations. You know what I mean? IKEA furniture assembly instructions are a more captivating read, Sam. Scrap that. You know which book is actually Sam's most discussed and popular? I shit you not. Whispers Under Western Skies. Untamed Hearts of the West. Cowboy drama.
Correct that whip.
And at least 74 people bought it. It's hilarious. Let me read you something from it, shall we? In the solitude of her journey, Sarah's thoughts danced between excitement and doubt. She envisioned the schoolhouse that awaited her, its walls echoing with the laughter and learning of children yet met. Weird construction, but okay. She pictured the community of Clearwater Springs, Sarah imagined herself among them, no longer just a visitor passing through, but a cornerstone of their burgeoning town. Jesus Christ. LLMs sure do love their walls echoing and whispering. I've started looking into Sam just to figure out if this guy was actually real, because I've had some solid suspicions. He had like one picture of him circling around the internet, but that was just about it. And then I found something so incredibly delicious. It was his LinkedIn post with a link to his article on Goodreads about his experience of working with AI and being proud of it. This is ridiculous. Now that's worth a read. I have not been shy to admit that artificial intelligence was what first opened the door for me as a writer. It gave me the confidence to begin and the structure to keep going. From the very start, it's been woven into my creative process, not just as a tool, but as a partner helping me shape scattered ideas into stories with form and direction. No matter how powerful it is, AI has never replaced the part that matters most. It doesn't tell me what to care about. It doesn't choose the stories I feel drawn to or the way I want to tell them. Oh, that still comes from inside me. No, this is a delusional nightmare. I see the same opinion expressed alarmingly by more and more people online, especially on X. Sam, if you are in fact a real human, please sit and listen. You are not creating a thing. Please open up ChatGPT and ask it what shame is. I feel like a soulless mathematical statistical machine has somehow a better idea what shame is. Maybe you can learn something. Case closed. Before we conclude, the world of AI Slop Books is incredibly vast and goofy, and there is so much more to see and analyze, and I'd be willing to do it so much. I'm basically itching for a part 2, and ultimately, if this video does well, oh boy, I'll be on it faster than you can say the word milking. But 2 points gotta be mentioned just because of how important and personally touching they are for me. Do you know that the main target audience of AI slop book producers, and actually AI slop producers in any media, is not just gullible boomers and plain old school dumbasses? No, it's actually parents. Incidentally, parents are the top consumers of printed media, which they buy for their children to have nice, educational, tight, warm family moments together. And that makes me so happy to say it, because less iPads in the hands of the children, the better. I'm sorry, Roblox, but go to hell.
Oh!
But this fact also helps AI hyenas who pretend to be kid writers to capitalize on it. Let me tell you something. Sell your AI cowboy drama crap to southern grannies all you want, but leave the children alone. You are not to be respected. Shame on you. Second point, do you know how most of the AI writers who pretend to be real writers on Amazon are spotted as frauds and cons? Do you think there's some advanced technology at play, some super smart algorithm that identifies AI patterns in the text and then flags the fraud and sends it to Amazon or something? Maybe, yeah, but in general, no. Those AI writers forget to delete ChatGPT comments from their text. Now let me explain. They generate like whole 400 pages and sometimes comments from ChatGPT like, oh, this text turned out to be very good in the style of this, and this writer. They leave that straight in the text. There is no reviewing happening on the part of those authors. Their laziness knows no bounds. AI has turned any semblance of discipline and pride in the profession of the writer into disgusting, cheap, conveyor belt produced jelly. At least, oh my god, at least it's funny.